Hi, I'm Megan, and you're watching the Xbox Game Pass PC Developer Update. In celebration of the launch of Halo Reach on PC, we're coming to you from Halo headquarters 343 Industries. We're going to be chatting with Jason Beaumont about some of the awesome Xbox Game Pass for PC beta improvements, plus some requests from the community and info on a certain franchise I know you'll care about because I've seen Twitter. So Jason, thanks for coming.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Okay, so the things that I want to know. What have we done since we launched beta? I'd like to know what's on the roadmap for Game Pass for PC, and I want to know when are we getting Halo?
Well, here's the good news. Halo Reach is available already for PC. Our friends at 343 did an amazing job. My friends have already started playing it, and I hope all of you out there have downloaded it as well.
So what have we done since we launched the beta?
A lot of what we've done has really been about listening to the fans, especially looking at what folks have put inside a feedback hub and the bugs that they filed. Speaking of bugs, we've literally fixed hundreds of them since launch.
Thank you so much, everyone who's been giving us feedback in the feedback hub. You're sharing your screenshots, you're sharing what's going well, what are the things that you want to see improved. It's a huge help to the engineering team.
In fact, one of the things that we've been hearing a lot from people is that they want to be able to use things like Facebook and Steam to find their friends.
Yeah.
So right now you can go inside of that social tab in the app and you can find additional friends to add by linking Facebook and Steam accounts.
So what other updates have we been doing?
That left side of the app is essentially your game library. And so we've given people a lot of ways to kind of filter that, to search for things, look for things that have achievements, etc. It also can let you quickly find the games that you've already installed.
So you don't have to keep scrolling for days when you're trying to find the one that starts with Z.
Absolutely, that's one of the best improvements.
So one thing I've heard from the community is that they're really looking for a faster experience to download and install games.
The first thing that we really wanted to improve was the install experience itself. We were just seeing an unacceptable amount of errors on people installing games. Downloads have also improved as well, as we've been able to utilize things like CDN, allows us to improve the download speeds.
That being said, I know that there's still some other things coming.
Yeah, we're constantly looking at ways to improve the user experience. I hope everybody has seen the improvements that we made to things like the carousel at the top of the screen and some of the inline details that we have with the games where you can just click on it and click install without having to go through a bunch of navigation.
So I know one of the biggest things is what drive can they install their game on, and why does it always go to C drive?
Yeah, I think like a lot of PC gamers out there are a bit like me, where you have your operating system on your C drive, and then you've got kind of a bigger, larger storage drive where you hold all of your games. We now have support inside the app for selecting which drive you install your games on.
The thing that I would really want to ask you about is achievements.
Yeah, in the latest release of the app, there's an entirely new achievements module in there. You can filter the games to see which ones have achievements, which is something that I know a lot of folks have been asking for.
All the achievement hunters have been yelling for it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Can we talk about the games that have achievements in, say, Steam, but they don't in Game Pass for PC?
There's definitely some of those, and it's really up to the publisher. We're really about creating a choice and an open ecosystem on the PC.
But we're getting more games that have achievements is really what I'm hearing, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things you're starting to see as we progress through the beta is that more and more publishers are starting to integrate things like achievements and things into Xbox Live on PC.
So let's talk about the mobile app. I use it all the time to search for what games are available.
Yeah, the Xbox Game Pass mobile app has a really simple value. You can, on the go, when you're away from your console or your PC, you can browse the gaming catalog, and you can tap a button to install it on your console, and now on your PC as well.
So, what game are you playing right now?
Yeah, right now I'm playing Subnautica, and I absolutely love it. It starts off as a gentle underwater survival game, but it quickly turns into a whole lot more.
Jason, thank you so much for talking to us. Super appreciated.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in and for all of your feedback on the Feedback Hub. Follow us on Twitter and we'll talk to you next time.